There's a moment you've experienced more times than you've admitted. She comes back, but something in the room feels different. Same perfume, same face, same voice, but her eyes don't land on you the same way. Her phone is too quiet. Her laugh is a little too light. And when you ask a simple question, her body answers before her mouth does. This video is not about paranoia. It's not about accusing innocent people. It's about patterns. Because sometimes the truth doesn't arrive as a confession. It arrives as a shift. And sign 5 is subtle. But by sign 1, you'll understand why most men feel it in their stomach before they can explain it with words. Sign 5. The over-clean reset. Picture this. She walks in after being busy. Hair fixed, makeup touched, clothes neat, too neat. She doesn't look messy, guilty, or emotional. She looks controlled. And that control is the first clue. Psychologists have noticed that when people are hiding something emotionally loaded, they often try to erase evidence by becoming more polished than usual. Not because they're calm, because they're managing how they appear. You ask, "How was your night?" She doesn't say much. Fine. Nothing crazy. But she moves fast, straight to the bathroom, straight to the laundry, straight to changing clothes. No pause, no casual sinking into the couch, no natural softness. The action to use here is simple. Don't interrogate, don't chase, don't explode. Say calmly, "You seem different tonight. I'm going to pay attention to that." Then stop talking. No begging, no courtroom, no panic. The payoff is in her body. Watch the blink, the swallow, the tiny delay before she answers. When someone knows you noticed the shift, their mask has to work harder. And if this kind of hidden psychology is the reason you're still watching, subscribe quietly now, because the next signs get much darker. But if you think a clean reset is revealing, sign 4 is more dangerous, because it happens when her affection suddenly changes temperature. Sign 4. The affection temperature drop. This one doesn't look like rejection at first. It looks like her sitting beside you in the car, scrolling her phone, giving you short answers while the streetlights slide across her face. You reach for her hand, and she lets you hold it. But she doesn't hold back. No squeeze, no warmth, no pull. Just a hand sitting inside yours like it belongs to someone else. That is the temperature drop. When a woman has emotionally or physically crossed a line, her body may create distance before her mouth ever admits anything. She might still be polite. She might still smile. She might even say, "I love you." But something in the affection feels delayed, careful, almost performed. Studies on attachment show that intimacy is not just words, it is timing, micro-reactions, the way someone leans in without thinking. So when that automatic softness disappears, your nervous system notices. You feel it before you prove it. Here's the action. Don't ask, "Do you still love me?" That hands her control. Say this instead. "Your energy feels distant. I'm not going to force closeness that isn't naturally there." Then pull your energy back. Not angrily, not dramatically, quietly. The payoff is immediate. If she is innocent but stressed, she will usually soften and explain. Her face opens, her voice warms. She reaches for connection. But if she is hiding something, the sentence hits different. Her chest tightens. Her eyes sharpen. She may get defensive too quickly because you didn't accuse her. You exposed the distance. And that is harder to deny. Drop the word distance in the comments if you've ever felt someone become cold before you knew why. But sign 3 goes deeper than affection. Because sometimes the biggest clue is not that she pulls away from you. It's that she suddenly starts acting loyal in a way that feels rehearsed. Sign 3. The rehearsed loyalty. This is where most men get fooled, because she doesn't become colder. She becomes sweeter. She texts first. She calls you babe more than usual. She asks if you ate. She touches your shoulder in the kitchen while acting like everything is normal. But the sweetness feels strangely timed, like a scene being performed after something has already happened. You're standing near the sink, water running. Her phone lights up on the counter and she flips it face down too fast. Then immediately she smiles and says, "I missed you today." Not wrong by itself, but the timing is the wound. In human psychology, guilt often tries to cover itself with sudden repair. The person doesn't confess. They compensate. They overgive in tiny ways so they can feel less exposed inside. So don't attack the sweetness. Watch the timing. Your phrase is, "You're being very warm right after being very secretive." That contrast is what I notice. Then say nothing. No shouting, no insults, no trap. Just the contrast. The payoff is pressure, not from your volume, but from your accuracy. Her face may freeze for half a second. Her smile may disappear too quickly. She may suddenly ask, "What are you trying to say?" And that question tells you something. Because you didn't accuse, you observed. But sign 2 is even heavier, because this is where the story starts changing. Sign 2, the timeline blur. You ask one simple thing. "What did you do after dinner?" She looks away. "Nothing, just chilled." "With who?" "Just people." "Which people?" And now the room gets colder. The timeline blur happens when details become foggy in places they should be simple. Not because everyone owes you a report, but because honest memory usually has texture, a place, a time, a reason, a small boring detail. A lie often has smooth edges. Use this line. "I'm not asking for control. I'm asking why a normal question suddenly became hard." Now watch her breathing. If there's nothing hidden, she may be annoyed, but she can still answer. If something is hidden, her body starts fighting the question before her mouth can escape it. But sign 1 is the one most men ignore. Because it doesn't happen after betrayal. It happens before the confession. Sign 1, the body betrayal. This is the sign most men feel and then talk themselves out of. You're sitting across from her in a quiet restaurant, glasses on the table, her nails tapping the stem. You ask something simple, not aggressive. "Is there anything I should know?" And suddenly, her face doesn't change much. But her body does. Her shoulders lift. Her breathing gets shallow. Her eyes go to the left, then down. She reaches for water she doesn't actually want. She adjusts her sleeve, checks her phone, looks anywhere except straight into the truth. Because the body hates lying before the mouth does. Behavioral research suggests that when people are under emotional threat, they often create tiny escapes. Touching the neck, covering the mouth, turning the feet away, creating movement where stillness would expose them. So your action is not to demand a confession. Your action is silence. Look at her calmly and say, "I'm giving you one clean chance to be honest. After this, I'll trust the pattern more than the explanation." Then stop. No speech, no anger, no rescue. That silence is heavier than any accusation because it removes the hiding place. Now she has to sit with herself. Her pulse rises. Her throat tightens. Her answer either becomes clear or it becomes a performance. And that is the point. These 5 signs are not proof by themselves. They are not permission to become jealous, controlling, or cruel. They are reflections of one deeper truth. When someone crosses a line, their energy usually changes before their story does. The overclean reset, the affection temperature drop, the rehearsed loyalty, the timeline blur, the body betrayal. Together, they reveal what words often try to bury. So don't chase, don't beg, don't investigate like a desperate man trying to win back power. Stand still. Watch the pattern. Protect your peace. If this opened your eyes, hit like. Subscribe to Dark Psychology Decoded for more hidden patterns in attraction, obsession, betrayal, and emotional control. And comment pattern if you've ever felt the truth before you could prove it. In the next video, we're going deeper into the silent signs someone is emotionally replacing you before they leave.